The sun has officially wandered into Pisces, which means the cosmos is crying, the vibes are soggy, and everyone's intuition is leaking onto the floor. The moon is switching moods halfway through the day. Capricorn in the morning, Aquarius by lunch. So expect your emotional stability to expire around noon. And Mercury is in retrograde. So if your bunker door falls off its hinges, just assume the cosmos is trying to tell you something. Welcome to Cosmic Fallout Horoscopes. This is Vega Nightshade. Let's see what fresh cosmic hell we're dealing with today. Our first segment is the Cosmic Catastrophe Report. The universe is leaking, but no one brought towels. The sun's arrival in Pisces has turned the sky into a watercolor painting left out in the rain. Logic is dissolving, boundaries are melting, everyone is feeling everything at once, and none of it's helpful. If you've been experiencing sudden nostalgia, prophetic dreams, or the urge to stare dramatically into puddles, you're synced with the cosmos. The moon starts the day in Capricorn, which means your morning might actually feel productive. You'll make lists, you'll organize your supplies, you'll briefly believe you have your life together. Then noon hits, the moon slips into Aquarius, and suddenly you're building a wind-powered radio tower made out of scrap metal and just a little bit of insanity. Meanwhile, Mercury retrograde continues to scramble transmissions. Expect mixed signals, missed signals, and signals that weren't meant for you, but somehow still ruined your day. If someone misunderstands you, assume it's cosmic interference. If you misunderstand someone else, assume it's Pisces. And, of course, leaving over everything is the ongoing Pisces flood. The cosmic tide of feelings, intuition, and questionable decisions and thoughts. The universe is waterlogged, the wasteland is damp, and your judgment is, well, let's just say it's floating somewhere downstream. Now, in our second segment, we're going to go sign by sign and let you know who's thriving, who's crying, and who should just stay indoors. Today's cosmic energy is damp, unstable, and easily provoked. Mercury retrograde, Pisces overflow, and the moon's midday personality swap have officially banned several signs from interacting with anything unpredictable, reactive, or capable of responding to your emotional weather. Let's see what sign falls where today. Aries. Looking at you, Ram. You're fueled by impulse and soggy optimism. The cosmos is begging you to slow down, and you're responding by flooring the accelerator straight into the puddle of feelings. Newsflash, enthusiasm does not make water solid. Pace yourself before you sprint into a situation that requires more than, I'll figure it out. You won't. You'll just get wet. You'll get other people wet. And you'll probably blow something up. You won't listen. I know this. But I am required to at least warn you. Taurus. You're clinging to routine like it's the last can of peaches in the wasteland. Unfortunately, Pisces season has turned the schedule into soup. Your stubbornness is admirable, really. But it's also why you're still trying to eat the same cold beans for the third week in a row. Adapt or suffer. Preferably adapt. Universe isn't grading on effort. It's grading on survival. Gemini. Mercury retrograde has turned your brain into a radio stuck between stations. 3 cosmic messages at once, none of which are meant for you. You're gesturing too quickly, talking too fast, and thinking too sideways. Anything reactive like a bomb or, a puddle of old gasoline in your vicinity is at risk of responding to your enthusiasm and exploding. Hide. Seriously. Hide. Cancer. You're absorbing the emotional weather like a sponge someone left outside during a radiation storm. Every mood around you becomes your mood. Retreat to your bunker before you start crying over radioactive dust bunnies. Or do. Pisces season loves a good cry. Just don't expect the universe to care enough to bring the tissues. Leo. The sun in Pisces has dimmed your spotlight, and as usual, you're taking it personally. You're going to try to reclaim attention through dramatic gestures. But you know what? The wasteland's not in the mood for you today. Save your performance for later. Or don't. The stars will watch you flail and take notes for causing you future humiliations. Virgo. You're trying to impose order on a world that is actively dissolving. Your lists are melting. Your plans are soggy. Except that today is chaos wearing, a cardigan. Fighting it will only make you wetter and more annoyed. Let go. The universe is laughing at your spreadsheets. Libra. As always, you're trying to keep the peace. The Pisces season has everyone feeling 12 emotions at once. You cannot balance a scale that keeps dripping. Step back before you get pulled into everyone else's meltdown. Or don't, because you look very diplomatic while drowning. Scorpio. You sense secrets everywhere, but that's just Mercury whispering nonsense. Not every strange feeling is a prophecy. Some are just indigestion. Stop blaring your Chican beans like they're hiding state secrets. They're not. They're just expired. And leave your curiosity at home, especially around anything that might explode. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on you for that one. Sagittarius, you want adventure. The universe wants you to sit still and reflect. Compromise by pacing aggressively while thinking about your life choices. Yell affirmations into the void. I am free, I am abundant, I am out of beans. The stars will either answer or run away screaming. Win-win. Capricorn, you start the day strong thanks to the Capricorn moon. But once it shifts into Aquarius, your productivity collapses like a poorly built shelter. Don't fight it. Take the afternoon off from being competent. Just cuddle up in your bunker. The universe is giving you permission to nap. Use it. Aquarius. The moon enters your sign and immediately hands you a burst of chaotic inspiration. You'll want to reinvent something that wasn't broken. Maybe don't, or do. The fallout will be spectacular either way. The cosmos loves a good experiment. Pisces. The sun is in your sign, the sky is crying with you, and the universe is basically your emotional support animal. You're powerful, intuitive, and completely unhinged. Use your powers wisely, or at least aesthetically. Bonus points if you can make someone else cry with you. That's solidarity. Okay. Pisces season has officially turned the cosmos into soggy, emotional slip and slide, and the moon's midday identity crisis didn't help. 1 minute is Capricorn, lecturing everyone about responsibility, and the next it's Aquarius, encouraging you to dismantle your water purifier because, innovation. Meanwhile, Mercury retrograde is still chewing things up in communication grid like a bored mutant rat, leaving half messages, mixed signals, and the occasional cosmic prank in its wake. If today feels confusing, dramatic, or like the universe is trying to send you a message written in watercolor on wet cardboard, that's because it was. Pisces doesn't communicate, it emotes, loudly, and usually at the worst possible time. Some of you will try to make sense of it. Some of you will pretend you already understood. And some of you will wander off following a feeling you couldn't explain, which is peak Pisces behavior. But here's the truth. Cosmos doesn't care if you're ready. It doesn't care if you're confused. It doesn't care if Mercury retrograde has turned your brain into a buffering screen. The wasteland shifts when it wants to shift, cries when it wants to cry, and throws emotional debris at you whenever it feels like it. The wasteland listens, the stars remember, and the cosmos does not wait for you to understand before it acts. Stay alert out there, and ignore the stars at your own risk.